Alright, so we have all of our interior walls in, and I want to go in and make sure you have the foundation slab thickeners that are going to accept a series of columns and beams on the interior. So let's take a look at the PDF drawing set for that. Here's the foundation plan. You can see these series of slab thickenings that come along. Some are 24 by 24 and some are 36 by 36. They're 12 inches deep. And on top of them they have these columns, right? And so let's go ahead and maximize that. Let's go back to our framing plan. Take a look at, we have wood column 1 and wood column 2. 1 is a 4 by 4. Wood column 2 is actually a 2 by 10 embedded in the SIPS wall where the beam comes in and sits on top of it. And then on top of those columns we have a WB2, which is 2 1 3/4 by 11 1/4 LVLs that sit on top of those. So that's what we're going to put in. So let's go make sure you've got the foundation thickenings, and then we'll move into the beams. Alright, so for the foundation thickenings you can go to your top of slab plan, and if we zoom in, I've got it set to wireframe. You can see through to the image, but we have all our walls in there, which is a little confusing. And I really just want to see that foundation wall that's below all of these. So what I'm going to do, hit escape a couple of times to get out of the command I'm in. I'm going to come to my view range here, and the cut plane is set to 1 foot above the top of slab. I'm just going to set that to 0 and hit apply. And it's just going to remove everything, you know, above 0, which is all the walls. So now I'm just down to right here my foundation wall, right? So let's do a little dimension on that foundation wall. See how thick that guy is. So if we go from there to there, it's 10 inches thick because there's an inch of insulation on the interior, so we need to keep that in mind when we're doing this next part. So what we want is we want a 36 by 36 thickener and a 24 by 24 thickener. So let's go to isolated under the structure, and we have a 36 by 36, but I want to make one that's separate from the previous ones we made for the steel columns. So I'm just going to go edit type, duplicate, and I'll name this one 36 by 36 by 12 TH for thick. And then I'll duplicate that one again, and this is one we'll make 24 by 24 for that thickness, and change the 3 by 3 to 2 by 2, and we're ready to go. Alright, so I've got this 2 by 2 guy stuck, and it's sticking to the center. I can see the dimension from the outside here at 18 foot 2 5/8, and then there's a distance, right, 4 foot 3 3/4 from the inside of the wall there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to this sort of interior and pull it to the outside. So the center of that pier, or that thickener, is on the outside and kind of at the top of this. So I'm just going to pick that and move it 18 foot 2 5/8. Over. And then the center of this is sitting on the inside of this, and I know I have that extra inch there, so I need to subtract an inch from that. So that needs to move up 4 foot 2.75. Right, and that should be in the right place, and it looks pretty close. And then I just need to copy that over. Maybe I'll go ahead and set it, because right now it's coincident with the top of the slab. We're going to set the height offset at -4 inches, because that's where that's the thickness of the slab. And then I'll just copy it over 3 foot 6.75. Right, and then I would just start copying this guy up. So if I copy this one up 7 foot 3 1/8, right, and then I can move that over using the two below, because I know that they're all going to be in line. And then I can copy that guy up 2 foot 10 1/8, right, and then move that over using these guys as a guide, right? And just work my way up, until they're all done. So go ahead and do that. And like I said, don't worry about, you can just pick this guy and flip it out for that guy, right? Just get them all in place and then flip them out.